Hey Aquarius, hopefully y'all are doing good. This is your general reading. Here's your Aquarius card. So I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross in this. I usually don't do spreads, but I feel kind of called to do it. And the only reason I'm really announcing that is because I'm reading for your current energy and it's going to have a final outcome card. And if you're not a fan of that, just being aware of this could change that. You can change, it's just the current energy. So there's advice for like how to obtain it if that's the goal you want, or um, if you don't want that, like if it's not a good one, then like advice for that situation, you know. Anyway, so this being a general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and also if your sun sign doesn't resonate with you, you may check your moon, rising, Mars, Mercury, Venus. I just find that some readers end up resonating more with like my Mars or other personal placements. So see where I resonate for you. So last thing before we get started, I think I'm gonna make this a normal thing, but I'm doing that thing again where I'm gonna do all the zodiac signs real quick, and then once these are posted, I'll give y'all like a couple weeks, and whichever sign gets the most likes, comments, and stuff, I'm gonna do a bonus reading for you guys. So if this resonates for you, you enjoy the message, you like the video, make sure you let me know, like, comment, and for a chance to get a bonus reading and extra reading. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so for the current position, you got the sun. That's not the best way to put it up a little bit. I guess it's just gonna. There we go. That's a little better. Sorry, I'm trying to show you, and then the light was shining on it a little bit. So you got the sun, and the thing, you could have Leo in your chart or dealing with one, but what I really see in this, the child immediately drew my attention on this, and to me that's kind of talking about you may be going through inner child healing right now, inner child work, or you may just be trying to find your joy again, and that it's in itself kind of sounds like trying to heal the inner child to me. Like, what makes me fun, or how can I experience fun? How can I experience a good time? Like, why isn't, or why aren't I having fun? You know, type of energy. Where am I happy? Why aren't I happy? What do I need to heal? So you may be trying to heal all those traumatic wounds right now. Okay, so what is challenging to this? The Strength card. There are two Leo cards right off the bat. You could have been dealing with a Leo. You could have it in your chart. There's a lot of Leo presence in this reading already. So, but what could be challenging is just finding the courage, finding the strength to actually go through with this, to actually heal the trauma, like to actually face it. Because when you have to look at your trauma, you do have to relive it a little bit. It is painful to do. So it does take courage, it does take strength. So that may be a little bit of your challenge right now. Oh, but what was this position? The influence, what you want, what's driving you. You want to be happy. You want to feel like you have this blessing and emotion. You want to be able to give love and receive love. You may feel a little blocked because of this, and you just want better for yourself, really. You just want your life to be good, and you're like, what do I need to do? And that's kind of why you're like, why am I never happy? Type of energy. So in the past, this is an Aquarius card, by the way, but we got the star. So in the past, you may have put in a lot of work to something that you thought would make you happy, and so you put in a lot of work, and it always seems like it was far away. Like the happiness just never really got there, and it kind of feels like you gave up on this. To be honest, it feels like you gave up on it, whatever this is for you. You know, something occurred to me like right as I was going to go to the next position. With this being an Aquarius card and this being an Aquarius reading, you could have gave up on yourself. So in your goals position, you have the Seven of Wands. You want the strength to just say, no, that's not right. That's not what I want. No, you want the courage and strength to fight against what you know isn't right for you, what you know is hurting you. You don't want to just submit. You want to have the courage to fight. So the near future, I know this is kind of vague, but you got the Two of Wands. you're gonna have to decide what path you want to take, where you want to go, and there's kind of like this whole: do you turn your back on where you've been? Do you go somewhere else? Or for some reason, there's kind of this like: do you want to take a step back? Do you want to re-explore a situation type of energy here? That may not resonate for everyone, and that's fine. Like because he is looking forward, but for some reason, I just feel this pull of like looking back. And that's how I'm taking that, but that could also just be changing directions as well. Like that just occurred to me. It may not be looking back. It may just be like you were really fixed on a certain path and now you're just like, I have to change directions, right? That could be what that is. Because there is a pull to this other one, and it's just like you drop this one. That's kind of how that feels to me. And you may, for some reason, you're resisting that pull. That's what that energy is. Take that how it resonates. So, how you're currently handling situations, we have the Eight of Wands. You may be communicating a little too fast. You may be, you kind of may get into this frantic energy, this anxious energy. It's kind of what I'm feeling with this, that you kind of speak before you think type of thing, which kind of seems contrary to Aquarius, but that's, you kind of feel like you're in a, it feels like you're in a reactive type of space for some reason. And it may be part of trying to grow and trying to be more of this defensive energy, stand up for yourself type of thing. And you may be in a place of like reacting before you actually have a chance to process anything. Okay, as for environmental influences or outside influences, we have the Four of Coins. So you may have dealt with a lot of people who've told you what you should and should not be doing. People who try to control your life, tell you what to do, and you're not really a fan of that. And that may be where this reactivity is coming from. Just being like, stop telling me what to do. I do what I want type of energy here. So in the hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Cups. So the hopes is that you won't end up in a bad situation. You'll have the strength to walk away from situations that don't serve you, and that you won't have to get stuck in the mud, right? And that you'll constantly be able to keep searching for that happiness until you find it. The fear is that you're never gonna find it. You're always gonna be searching, and that maybe you even passed up on some situations, reacting a little too fast and leaving it behind before it had a chance to really come to an understanding or develop. So as far as the outcome, I see this Three of Coins, and this is normally teamwork, collaboration, but I kind of saw you this, and I felt like this resistance. Like, you're resisting teamwork, you're resisting collaboration, it feels like you're just resisting all outside influences, be it good or bad. You're just like, leave me alone. Okay, so in the advice, I just see like you have the Justice card, you have the Magician, you have the Empress. So you want this loving, nurturing situation. You do. You want something with potential. You want something that you can love and grow and hope, and you want something that also gives you back that energy. You do. Aquarius is not that empty emotion and detachment that people think they are. They have feelings. They just tend to be a little logical over emotional, right? They are more sensitive than people realize. But you do want this. You want that safe space for you. You want that nurturing space for you, and you want this place that you really enjoy, that you can just pour your heart into. You want that, and you want that energy back. And you have to give people chances here, right? And with the Justice card, yes, you can cut them off, but give them a fair chance, right? Try to understand them, before you reach the verdict. It's okay to be like, okay, I don't want that in my life. I'm not saying you have to keep things that aren't serving you, but actually evaluate it first. Like I said, they're just kind of felt like you were reacting really quickly due to like past traumas here. So I would just say actually give things a chance. Actually come to a fair verdict first. Like Does something just need to be discussed? Is there something that can be worked on? Do you need to come to an understanding? Like, do you see the situation for what it is? Um, or is it something that just needs to be cut out of your life, right? Is it because you, like I said, you could be walking away from situations that are actually really beneficial for you, that are actually that you actually really enjoy, just because of like minor inconveniences that can be solved. May or may not be. Um, it's just, yeah, and the advice, just give it a fair chance. So anyway, um, that's your reading. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, if this resonates, if you liked it, please give likes, comments, and that way you have a chance to get an extra rating. And you guys have a great day.